come back to church. This
that's good.
whole family coming back, man.
That's good.
Praise God.
Hey, hallelujah.
Happy for it.
So, how was Sunday?
I think it was good, man. We had some fun. We're out a little after 11:30, so it was good.
Well, did you notice that the last 3 weeks but previous I've been letting you out at 11:25, 11:30. You know why? Because I knew you were preaching, and you were gonna the words you were gonna say. Well, at least I'm gonna let y'all out there.
And I wasn't able to say that.
No, you weren't. I mean, you could have.
I didn't know but the difference in it is I was really nice to them.
What are you talking about? I've been really nice the last 3 weeks.
Sometimes you're aggressive.
But the last 3 weeks I've been pretty good.
Even on Wednesday nights.
I was pretty aggressive Wednesday.
Look, here's how I know.
I was pretty aggressive.
We're upstairs.
Yeah.
You know, we're doing our big trivia contest with the youth, man, and we're like, I said, hold on. The tone of your voice, I'm thinking, I may need to go downstairs. I mean, somebody's saying something. So we walk over to the door. We look at the
Y'all are over by the door.
The whole youth group's at the door. Oh no, he's just going. Oh, all right. Next question. So I was extremely nice to them.
Man,
it was good.
That's not.
It was good.
I've been pretty good. Just sometimes
it needs to be said.
You gotta say stuff.
Sure.
And there's a couple of people mad at me.
Yeah.
They are. They're mad at me.
I don't think
they even had a venting session about me.
Did they?
Yeah.
Man, how'd they go?
Yeah. For me, fine. Because I thrive in that environment.
It's okay to vent about your pastor.
Sure it is. But no slander that brother. Or anybody. Don't talk bad about it. Don't gossip on them.
Yeah, well, venting and gossip are different.
Yeah, but
we're not Baptists.
That's true.
It's different.
That's true.
It's different here.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to have a show today.
We're on, baby. What's up, people? We're just talking, man.
Got me.
Hanging out. I was really trying to see if I could get him to say something.
Hello.
How you doing, everybody? So, man, Etowah County. What is happening in Etowah County?
Well, I want to start off with this.
Get it.
If I can.
You may.
If I can take a liberty.
Oh, for whatever reason, Blake Matthews came up on here.
What? Oh, break time.
No. He's not watching. It just, his name came up. I don't know why it came up. It was weird. It's like he was trying to.
Praying for you, Blake.
Love you, buddy.
Enjoy your lunch. That's not really.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to talk about. Nope, I'm not going to go there.
I really need you to go there.
No. It's not what you think. It's nothing. It's not like a Wednesday night service. It's not aggressive.
Well, I don't want to be aggressive. Just talk about it.
No, that would lead to an aggression on my part.
Well,
because I'm still upset with some people.
You name it, and then I'll see if I can.
I'm still upset with how something. I'm still upset with some so-called important people, big boying and trying to work in the shadows and think they're better than people, and I'm just not a big fan of that kind of stuff.
Well, let's talk about it.
What's up, John Moore?
Oh, is that happening?
What's up, City?
Is that happening?
Oh man, now you know why.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. You talk,
backroom dealings, bedroom dealings, whatever you want to call it. What are you going to do to get business done? Just saying. How'd the pub crawl go? Was that good?
So I'm just looking for stuff on here. I didn't even know.
The pub crawl was great, wasn't it? I heard. Emotional damage.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you right now. What's that walking tall?
Oh, you went old school.
Just so you know,
Sheriff.
I got a lot more than this bat.
Sheriff Buford T. Justice.
That is not his name. That is not his name. The reason Sheriff Buford T. Justice is your favorite is because of one phrase.
Sons of.
My dad's favorite phrase from Buford T. Justice, it goes, when we get home, I'm going to put your mama right in the mouth.
What's going on, KAPOW family? What y'all want to talk about? Hey, congratulations to, let's talk a little bit about Kusa. Finishing third in the state in track season. That's fantastic. Had a state champion this year.
Really?
The freshman, K5, Colin Johnson.
Really?
300 hurdles.
Oh, that rascal doing it then, huh? That's good.
Interesting side note, the gentleman who finished second, Elijah, I forget his last name. Anyway, he plays football and baseball and whatever for Coach Kyle Davis at Florala.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Kid got a scholarship to play football at Peru College in Nebraska.
How about that, man?
Yeah, man. So a little,
That's cool.
intersecting there. So Colin also just picked up his first football offer. University of North Alabama as a freshman, just got a full ride off.
Go ahead, buddy.
We see you, K5. We see
freshman.
You. Freshman, man.
That's how good.
Man, Southside boys soccer last night won, advanced to the Final Four.
Come on now.
Man.
Proud of them guys.
Doing the dang thing.
That's really, really
I think
good.
Westbrook golf is on fire again, too, by the way.
Really?
So good.
Etowah baseball?
Third round?
Yes.
Or fourth round?
This
I forget.
will be the fourth, right?
Heck yeah, man, they do.
And then Pleasant Valley's girls softball team?
They still at it.
Yes.
How the baseball team do?
They out.
It would help if they had a good coach.
Coach Turner.
I just don't think he's the dude, man.
He's a sweet guy, though.
What's that got to do with it?
No, nothing. Nothing. He's a great guy.
Nothing. I mean, Rick Neal's the nicest human being on the planet. I don't want him coaching my bowling team.
Rick.
I don't need Rick.
Why would you
I don't
throw
need
Rick can bowl, man?
I don't need Rick over my drinking team. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well.
Just 'cause you're a nice guy.
He may.
I ain't talking back in the T-top days and the gold chain. The Rick of the day.
Oh, you mean this day right
this
here?
day right here.
This day right here? Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, so a lot of
You're
great
on it. I
athletes-
like
a lot
this.
of great athletes going around here, man. A lot of,
Yeah.
it's good, man.
Yeah.
Love these kids. I love that we're about to get all wrapped up and focus on football from now till
High school football, man.
December.
It is quickly getting up on us.
Man,
Did you
I-
notice how my voice just went?
Well,
Yeah.
I got starting a list of to do stuff for shows and stuff I want to do and programs and people I want to go see locally.
Yeah.
I'd say a kid is not getting a lot of credit.
Who's that?
Reed Barber, kicker at Westbrook.
Yeah, he was great.
Kicker and punter,
Yeah.
man. And that's just because I think the philosophy of we're going to disagree
Me and you?
most days, but I'm talking about his head coach Steve Smith and I are going to disagree. It's going to make for a great coaches show this year. We disagree on philosophies of a team first mentality versus talking about certain individual players.
Oh,
His
yeah.
philosophy
Yeah.
is team first.
Yeah, sure.
I ain't saying it's wrong.
Nah.
As far as my show goes,
I mean, look at his record. I mean,
no, the dude.
Yeah.
When's the last time he made playoffs?
okay. Moving on.
So I think they're going to take a big step this year. Actually,
I hope so.
I think they're in a tough division or tough region, and I think they're going to take a big step. But and I told him, I said, look, Coach, I know your philosophy, but I'm going to talk about your kid.
Well, you should.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
I don't, that's no disrespect to Steve.
Nah.
He's just a team first philosopher. I mean, that's his thing. It's all team. Nobody's bigger than the program. And I don't think I'm saying that any certain person is bigger than a program, but I feel that we should talk about that kid and others. There's some good kids in that team.
Man, there's some good kids, good athletes. I think you're right though. I think the momentum is there, and I think they're going to do well this year. I really look to see something good.
There's no way Steve Smith team is not going to make the playoffs 3 years in a row.
Golly,
No way.
Yeah,
Bet the house.
Yeah,
Really, bet the house. Those he's going to get them right. And that coaching staff he's assembled, yeah, man, they're going to do the right thing. Talk a little bit about Gadsden City, man. Nice run last year. They got some dudes back. What's going on?
nothing. I'm looking at so Precision Window Solutions. They're posting a lot. What's happening in Gadsden? What's happening in Etowah County? Their little poster owning me, man. They got a picture of Shaq behind a crepe myrtle. It says, "How you look watching folks with no tent." It's just they're trying to get out to get creative. I love
them,
that.
man.
Yeah,
Heck
man.
yeah for them.
Yeah, that's cool. I like looking at stupid stuff, man. I don't even know. Why? and here lately, people got to step your game up on what's happening in Gaza. And they haven't been.
Last few days, man, ever since that one big thing, it's
Is it because they're getting deleted?
that could be part of it.
I mean, a lot of people complained about that. They're getting deleted.
Hey, we got a great show coming up on Thursday.
It's going to be great. Tell them what's up.
So we have the inventor, the proprietor, the chef, Angry Rabbit Hot Sauce. You've
Is,
had one.
is he a chef?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, you got to be a chef to be able to prepare something like that.
We're going to be sampling it.
We're going to be sampling his brand new products, not on the market yet, but he's going to be bringing it for us to sample.
Yeah.
And it tastes different on different things. So we're going to have some pizza, going to have some chicken. We'll probably do it on some saltine crackers as well to get the full flavor. It's the hot honey.
We need oysters on the half shell.
Oh, that oyster Rockefeller's that's my go-to.
That is your go-to. Ellie's tried to get that yesterday at this place in Trussville, and they were out. And it's called the Steamed Crapper. It's a place up there on the hill.
Steamed Crapper. I've done that before.
Right. But they're out of all oysters. She was so mad. That's the only reason we went there. But yeah,
the old Rockefeller's the way to go.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be live in studio with us on Thursday, 11:00 show. That KAPOW show is going to be outstanding, and he knows that if we don't think it's good, we're going to tell him.
How awkward is that going to be
for us?
Because we know it's good. We know it's good, but how awkward would it be for him? Not for us, for him. If for some reason something went awry and it was not good.
I think the first bite we should pretend like it's disgusting.
Yeah, he's watching right now anyway. So
no, I think he's working.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Then yes, we're going to do that.
Dude, I think we should spit it out and start drinking water. Pretend
yeah.
No, I'm excited to have him on, and he's a local guy. We appreciate him very much. So that's going to be a great show. Tomorrow's show.
What's happening to Tala?
This is Etowah.
What's happening to Tala? This is Etowah. We're going to get into a lot of stuff for Etowah, right? We're going to talk about baseball. And we'd probably be remiss if we didn't mention Baylor and Peyton's father. Passed away. Young man we ministered with, or two, years and years ago.
Played a lot of basketball with.
He was a great basketball player. Yeah. He was a wonderful basketball player. But Derek Morrison passed away a few days ago, and praying for that family.
That's
all of
what
his
I was
kids.
going to open the show with.
Yeah.
That's why I stopped, actually.
That you were going to do it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to. I didn't want to lead in with that.
Yeah, but it was awful. It's just so pray for that family, the Morrison family. Man, he was good though. That kid. He went with one of the teams from here to Trevecca.
Yeah.
And they did it up, man. They played and did really well. But that's a.
Well, I see 2 hours ago, Trey Brinkley for Rainbow City Place 5 is back with his Q&A.
Is he up? Is he doing it?
Let's talk about that angle. We got to call him.
Trey, you got to fix the angle, dog.
That's not a good look.
Family, y'all family,
Help
you got to help
protect him.
Yeah.
What a nice human being, though.
Yeah.
Great.
What are his ideas? Do people ask him any questions on that?
Not really, man. It's more. There have been some, a few questions and whatnot, and so forth, and all that. What's up, Kevin Moore?
Kevin Moore's on.
Yeah.
What's up, buddy?
He's been practicing, man. He's trying to add new songs to his repertoire.
Like what kind of song? Kevin, what kind of songs you doing? What is new?
He's doing this collab between, it's like NWA, Conway Twitty. He's going to do a mashup. It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Then we need to have him on the show to do that.
If
you're doing an NWA mashup.
Yeah, he needs to be here.
Can you cover NWA songs?
Yes. Kevin Moore, man.
I need this.
Kevin Moore.
I need this in my life. Can you imagine that mix, NWA saxophone?
I think it's legit.
What is your thoughts on the NFL draft? We hadn't even talked about it.
Yeah, man. This is normally I'm all involved in it. I do a pre-draft show. I give you my predictions. This year it was different. It was intriguing. A lot of defense, not a lot of high-end quarterbacks. The first 4 or 5 picks of the draft, I think, went like everyone expected them to go. But then the big news coming out is Shedeur.
That's what I was.
Shedeur. Shedeur Sanders, quarterback from Colorado, Deion Sanders' son. Most people just had it locked up that he was going to be the second quarterback taken. I did not. You go back and there's receipts. Go look. But before the draft, I commented on this other podcaster's page. He said, "What's my big?" He asked me directly, "What was my biggest hot take of the draft?" I said that Jackson Dart would get drafted before Shedeur.
That's a kid from Oklahoma.
No, from Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
Yeah,
Ole Miss.
Yeah, he got drafted. The Giants came back into the first round and got him. Only 2 quarterbacks taken in the first. I, however, did not think that Shedeur would fall to pick 144. I did not see that one coming. But after a lot of research and articles and listening to different people, I think it really comes down to this is a job interview. Make no mistake about it. It's a job interview. And you chose not to participate in all the events leading up into the combine. You showed up at the combine. You did some interviews. You didn't do anything else. You interviewed with your entourage. You had your headphones around your neck during the interview, music playing. And I think he thinks he was bigger than the process. Do I think he should have went a lot higher in the draft? I do. I think he's very talented in the right offense. I think he'll be unbelievably successful. He's very, very accurate with the football, and that goes a long way. But I think this time, there was some arrogance. I think he had some wrong people in his ear. And you had his dad going out there. He didn't have an agent. Didn't hire an agent to do stuff for him, to prep him and those kind of things. I don't think he was very humble in his approach.
Right.
I'm not saying he's not a humble person. I don't know him. I can't speak to that. But just what you see and what he projected during the process, and I heard he was horrible with the interviews, like the New York Giants in particular. Everyone thought the New York Giants were going to trade back up into the first round to get Shedeur. Surprise, they went Jackson Dart. But they sent out an install for all the quarterbacks that they were going to interview, right?
Okay.
And it intentionally had some mistakes in it. They wanted to say who was going to pick up on it, who wouldn't. He didn't even look at it. Very arrogant with it. Didn't care. And Brian Dable just wasn't having it. So there's no way that the Giants were gonna pick him. Interesting situation is Cleveland picked him up at 144, but they also picked another quarterback early in the draft, Dylan Gabriel from Oklahoma to Oregon, now there. And is that a slap in the face for Shedeur or a slap in the face for Dillard?
See, that's right.
That quarterback room is unbelievably awkward. So you got Joe Flacco.
Yes.
Right? Who could be the rest of these guys?
You got Jameis Winston, right?
No, he's in New York.
He's in New York.
Yeah, this is Cleveland.
Okay.
You have Deshaun Watson.
Oh, Deshaun. That's it. That's what I was thinking.
Who
Deshaun
will
Watson.
never take another snap for Cleveland, right? And sell any stock you have in the massage parlors in Cleveland. And you have
they're going out of business.
You have another kid who just got traded there from Washington. I don't know why the name's escaping me. Pretty good quarterback, young quarterback. I think he's 26 years old. So that is a stacked lot of people in this quarterback room in Cleveland. So I'm not sure how that's going to shake out.
Man.
I don't think that was a good spot for him. I think the perfect spot for him would have been New Orleans. Just like last year's draft, we were talking, Jeff and I said, I think Bo Nix would work perfectly in the Sean Payton offense in Denver.
Yeah, he did.
And it, almost won Rookie of the Year. NFL teams have bust more college quarterbacks than quarterbacks have busted NFL teams.
Right.
It's the system.
Right.
I think that Shedeur is very talented. I don't necessarily see him winning. Arm strength is not his coup de grace, right? A lot of bad weather in Cleveland. Yeah. A lot of bad weather in Colorado.
Yeah. That's a fact.
That's why I think he was way more productive at Jackson State.
It's a lot more rain in Cleveland, right? Well,
It's different, right? It's different. But here's what I know about him. He's a competitor. Shador's a dog.
Yeah.
Like his antics or not, his skill set is undeniable. And I think he's – I don't know if it's going to be in Cleveland, but he's going to latch on. I think he's going to be very, very successful. What do I know, though? Not much.
That's a fact. Ms. Helms says pride and ego have been bringing down man since Cain and Abel.
She up in here preaching.
That's 100.
Oh, she's preaching. I can't wait till I talk about the MLB draft and I get to talk about Jet Helms getting drafted. So he's playing. His situation's playing.
Okay.
He's going to play college baseball at Tennessee.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
Then he's going to get drafted and play probably the number 1 pick, and he's going to play for the Texas Rangers, if I got that right. And he's going to be his counsel is going to be KAPOW Media.
I love the Texas Ranger angle. I mean,
6 years old, he got his life plan.
I mean, you had a great dinner at their old stadium.
We did back in the day.
Yeah, we did.
Mm. It was a TGI Friday in the outfield.
Got to sit right in the outfield.
Heck yeah.
Look out over the stadium. It was empty though.
I wanted to go to the. That was a great weekend.
It was awesome, man.
It was great. I wanted to go to
We won't tell them what church we went to because that's a hot mess.
Hey, the bathrooms are great though.
They are insane.
And their closet, man, their gift closet was fantastic.
Yeah.
But
do you have one thing from there? Do you still have
I do.
that?
I have a shirt.
You have the shirt. I still have my portfolio.
Yeah,
from there.
I'm sure I do. I'm sure I'll burn it in the fire pit.
I don't know where it is.
But I have the shirt.
You said you burn it.
I did.
You couldn't wear it now. A big gown on you.
What?
I mean,
now my wife is doing laundry.
Wow. So she shrinks things?
No, I'm just kidding. I do my own laundry.
Oh. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah. I'm gonna have, matter of fact, I'm gonna have to rush home real fast before Ellie gets home, put some in the laundry in the wash so she thinks I did something.
You gonna get got.
Get got.
You gonna get it. Got. So what was your biggest surprise of the NFL draft?
That. It was Shador. I mean, I thought I definitely didn't think it was number 1 or any top 5 or anything like that. But I thought maybe late first round. I told you that we were texting back and forth, and we normally don't do that during the draft. You normally are on lockdown.
I am,
but you're pretty free this time, and I appreciated that. But I thought this kid's going to go. I thought, both. I think we thought the Giants.
Yeah, I even said, hey, they're going to come back in and get a second pick. And when I heard the New York Giants down the clock, I'm like, here we go.
Yeah.
Jackson Dart.
I mean,
people went, whoa. And Dart, I was watching John Gruden's episode with Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
It was good, man.
Do you think it humbled Shador a little bit and Dion because they had the backyard set up with the Big Ten and all kinds of stuff? And bro never got drafted until
I think he lives in a different world than we live in. I think it's a different planet, man. I love the fact that. So when he got called out though by some really high end NFL players,
yeah,
because everything he puts out legendary, right? That's his tagline, legendary. And he's saying the right thing. Hey, thank God! I thank God for this opportunity.
Sure,
legendary. And one of these high end NFL players, he said, "Hey, Rook, you're not legendary. Oh, now you're a rookie."
Oh man.
His whole life, he's been in that environment, right? High leverage. Look who my dad is. Expectations on his life has been huge.
Right.
His brother too, Shiloh as well.
Yeah.
I think Shiloh may have signed unrestricted, undrafted free agent with Tampa. Maybe I can't remember.
Really?
Somewhere. I think I picked.
He's the DB, right?
Correct.
He's
yeah.
DB.
Yeah. So that's interesting. Do you have a favorite pick? Your Atlanta Falcons, man.
Yeah, well,
I think Dallas had a great draft.
They did. You called it though. You called what Dallas and what Atlanta needed, and it winded up being that way.
Well, I didn't call them doing both those in the first round, like trading back into the first round and getting James Pierce from Tennessee.
Whose pick did they get when they traded back in?
I don't recall.
Was it like the 20?
No, it wasn't that. It was. Let's see if I pull it up.
I'd like to know that. What's up, Kevin Stevens?
Kevin Stevens? Shouldn't you be driving the short bus?
That brother should be out working.
Well, I should probably
Grass is
ride.
growing.
I should be riding on the short bus. To be honest.
You did ride on short bus.
I'll walk to school. Let's see.
You didn't walk to school. You walked to Etowah Middle.
I did.
That's the only school you walked to.
That's true. No, I didn't walk there a whole lot.
Probably not.
Let me see.
You probably didn't go a lot. Had high school people picking you up and
That's true.
taking you off
I did.
to Florida. And,
Easy.
sorry.
Now, how I ended up in New Orleans. So, let's get back to Atlanta, shall we?
Wesley Gullidge. Jason.
So, Mikael Williams was their first pick at 11. The edge rusher,
Yes.
high level from, he was the number 2 edge off the board. Obviously, Abdul Carter, who I think Abdul Carter was the number 1 player in the draft. He was my number 1 player.
Say his name again.
Abdul Carter.
Abdul.
He went number 2. No, he went number 3 to the Giants. Then the Falcons came back in at what number? Atlanta. Oh, at 26. And they got another edge, James Pierce from Tennessee. If he can stay out of trouble and not go to prison, he'll be a good pick.
That's great.
He'll be a good pick. I think, and it hurts me to say, Dallas had a good draft.
Why does it hurt? Because why do you hate Dallas so much?
Always have, man. That's the 49ers rival team. So
How's the 49ers draft?
it was. I think it was very need heavy, and I think they didn't get any splash picks. No big time quarterback or running back or anything. They got what they needed. And sometimes when you work on the foundations, you don't get the big name guys. They had a good draft. I'll go over it. But let's talk about Dallas real quick. First, obviously, they went to the University of Alabama and got Tyler Booker.
Yes.
Offensive guard. Just got to replace Zach Martin.
Handle business.
The Notre Dame legend. So that was a very, very good pick. One of my favorite picks in the draft I got in the second round. That's the edge from Boston College, Donovan Ezaraku. The dude has more pass rushing moves than any college player I've ever seen. Special. Like 16 or 17 sacks last year for Boston College. Yeah.
Like more moves than
Michael Jackson.
Who was that? Oh, his name left me.
Third round, they got Savone Revel Jr., who I think he's a cornerback. I think he's coming off an injury. I think he would have been a first-round draft pick without question had he not have ACL surgery. Then they got probably the fastest running back, Jadon Blue. He just fumbles all the time. Linebacker out of Florida. Man, it was just a good all-around draft for them. Yeah, I think again, it's going to take a few years to really know what they did, but I really like their top end of the draft. I think was very, very good, and that hurts me to say.
Well, do you think that they'll have a decent year this year? Because
no, they're still owned by Jerry Jones. So no.
Last year, my goodness, Jerry.
Yeah.
Man.
And San Francisco went defensive tackle first with the big kid from Texas, Alfred Collins. He's like 6'3", 340.
Okay.
Just to block me, he just takes up space. Nick Martin, a linebacker, a cornerback, another defensive tackle. So they went, hardcore up front, not big splashy names, but pieces that were needed. I did like to get a running back out of Oregon, the little shifty.
Careful.
Jordan James.
I mean, I didn't know what you were saying. You said shifty.
Shifty.
It came out a little.
Hey, I'm very hydrated.
Came out a little lazy.
Very hydrated. So, hey, what was y'all's favorite pick in the draft? Curious.
Have you been watching a lot of baseball?
Only the Yankees. Sorry, I can't get off on talking about Buffalo. Then we can move on from the draft. Buffalo picked up the fastest player in the combine, 4.2840. Cornerback, man, Maxwell Hairston from Kentucky.
It's a beast.
Dude is. If you watch the draft, okay, he was the kid. His room, he was there. He was the one that was giving love to all the players that got drafted.
That's
his personality, though. just loving him.
Yeah, I like
And
watching
you can
him.
see he was,
Yeah.
man, he was all about him. He was so happy for him. That's who the Buffalo Bills got. Just a super cool kid, man. Then they got a big defensive tackle, T.J. Sanders out of South Carolina. They got Landon Jackson, edge. They got another kid, Deion Walker from Kentucky. Dude is just massive. They went Jordan Hancock after that, a cornerback from Ohio State. Defense.
Right.
Defense. That's what we needed. So I think it was a very, very good draft for Buffalo. Again, it was a neat draft, but
Nice, man.
that's all.
So you're excited. You're fired up. That's good, man.
Man, my dream job is, besides doing KAPOW and the Jerry White Show and being the most bestest number 2 I could be for Jeff Underwood.
100%. The man.
I would be a general manager in the NFL. Would be my dream job. It's my dream job.
Maybe you could bring back the Alabama Raiders and you could be the general manager.
Let's get Andrew Ford to buy it. If he buys it, I would general manage that thing.
Okay. He's a sports guy too,
He
right?
is,
So
yeah.
he would like to do that.
Well, he's already done it. He owned the team and won a championship up in Huntsville.
Really?
The Huntsville Titans back in the day.
He owned that?
Yeah. Mhm.
I did not realize
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
You know what? That's pretty cool. I missed that somehow. I don't know how I missed that. So how are your Yankees doing?
First place in our region, which doesn't mean in our division, which
Yeah.
really don't mean anything. It's so early. Got some injuries. Anytime you start the season without your best player, as far as a pitcher, Garrett Cole, Tommy John surgery,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
We did get Max Fried, who's 7-0 and a 1.01 ERA right now. He's just living out his dream, Jeff.
Living out his dream, Jeff.
He always wanted to be a Yankee. You can't blame him for that.
No. Well, I mean, yeah. No, you can't.
Aaron Judge, he's
Just a freak.
how does he keep getting better?
I don't know, man.
He's hitting 427.
Yeah.
He's got a 31 game on base streak. Didn't get a hit last night. He had like a 19 game hit streak. Didn't get a hit last night. Pouring rain. It was horrible. It was just a horrible environment. Against San Diego, they lost. The Yankees lead all of baseball in dropping the lead after 8 innings.
Really?
So our bullpen struggling.
Huh.
Hey, I'm just not talking about all the good things. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real about it. We're struggling, and we're struggling, but we're gonna be okay. It's a long season.
That's good. That's good. At least the Braves are not last place anymore.
Praise God, hallelujah.
Last 10 games, I think they've won 6 out of the last 10, so that's good. And had a good win last night against the Reds, so we'll see if they can do that again.
Ellie De La Cruz, boy.
He's a bad dude, man.
How is he able to wear 44? Did Eric Davis not retire the number?
Did they not retire his
I
number,
don't think so.
or did Eric Davis give him permission to wear it?
No.
Really?
Yeah,
That's crazy. At least we're not the Rockies.
that's true.
I mean, they didn't even win 10 games this year.
They're going to be in a position to go ahead and draft Jet Helms.
Yes, I
Go
mean
ahead
they
and
could.
send
You
the
could
pick
go
in.
ahead and
Just go in,
I mean, they're 6 and 28 or 6 and 29.
Horrible.
Their winning percentage is like 107.
and what's so funny is their fans really don't mind. They're so happy out there.
Yeah, I mean, what? Now imagine being
Mile
in
high.
that division though. I mean, well, you got the Yankees, you got the Dodgers, you got San Diego, you got the Giants. I mean, even the Diamondbacks are above 500. So, I mean, that's
right, Kevin. He said Alabama Raiders were awesome.
that was awesome.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah. The Dodgers are 20. They've won 24 games. Padres 23, and the Giants 22 games. That's doing work.
Okay.
Y'all have won how many? 28.
I don't know.
I'd like to know. I want to know about the Yankees, man.
Okay. We're playing San Diego right now. We should have won last night.
It's gonna be tough.
Yankees are 19 and 16
19 and 16. Really,
without our number 1 starter.
man.
And without Giancarlo Stanton, hadn't played a game this year. Without DJ LeMahieu, hadn't played a game this year. Injuries, man. We're still trying to get over last year's injuries.
Yeah. I don't know if we'll catch the Mets. I mean, we may.
We're going to help you catch the Mets because
You're gonna do work on
next weekend we got a Subway Series.
them? Man, please just sweep them.
With-
Are y'all
with-
playing 4 games or 3?
3.
3 games.
With Soto there coming to Yankee Stadium, it's Yeah,
Kevin Stevens, you ought to buy the Alabama Raiders. Could you work that out? Could you work that deal? Are they still a thing?
I don't think so. I think what it come down to seriously is the insurance for these guys. I think the insurance on these teams is you got to have a deep pocket individual to open up something like that again, to pay these guys and to have the correct medical staff on the field during practices, during games, and I think it's a huge liability.
Maybe you could get Andrew Ford and Bill Davis going together.
Andrew, I'll call you.
That combination right there, boy.
I'll call you this afternoon.
Woo! Man, can you put Kevin Stevens in there too? Just put them three in that thing.
The grass would be great.
Man.
I'm telling you. Don't want to see the cheerleaders.
Nope. I was hoping you were going. I was just trying to lead you, man. I was trying to I don't have a softball in here.
Well,
so I'm trying to do
I
something.
feel more sanctified, Jeff, this week. So I'm in my.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm glad, man.
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
That's a good thing to feel.
Yeah, man, because, especially I feel more sanctified because I didn't have to see Daryl at District Assembly.
Speaking of District Assembly,
Yeah.
let me tell you about this.
Please.
Dude, this band, I
good?
do not know who they were. Jerry.
They did the dang thing, huh?
Jerry.
It was good.
The dude leading looked like this. He looked like he's like 6'6". He looked like that comedian that's on
Scott Partee?
No, he's kind of heavy. You talking about Parker?
Yeah, Scott Parker. Yeah, Scott
he's
Parker.
about that height.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
man, I'm telling you, it was incredible. The worship was unbelievable, unreal, man. And then your buddy, Arnie, did a great job. I mean, it was.
Y'all let him speak?
Yeah, he did, man. And he gave